Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Norman Powell, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Powell inside. Harris is there. And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Here's Irving. Count it. Good. Irving's got 13.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to McCollum. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 18 points for him.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Timeout called the Nets. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Puts it up. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Irving. And Irving comes to help. And Cantor, wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cantor's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's the catch-and-shoot ability of Enes Kanter. Always gets himself squared.
Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight and taken away by Brown. Here's Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
How easily scoring comes for Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker.
McCollum outside. Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And he makes that one.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Irving dishes to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 10 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Powell against Dinwiddie. Powell down low. Drops in the layup for two.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Irving kicks to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Norman Powell. 1:41 left to play in the third. Back to Lillard from downtown. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Harden. Oh!
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Durant's checked in for the Nets.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Here's Simons, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Harden. 17 points in the game. Now the pass to Griffin. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
We're getting stops after that start. We've been getting stops, all right? Play with confidence like Dave said. Be strong with the ball and be ready to make plays.
Urging his team to stay after it, Greg, on defense.
And that's how they're going to win this game, with confidence and assertiveness on D.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Right side, Durant. Here's the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Pass to McCollum. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Nets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Harden, that's good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. With some arc, and the layup is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. but buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team, and in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Free throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
He gets it in there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Yes, to Cantor. In the corner, Powell with it. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 6. From deep, Harden. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. Lets it go. Trailblazers keep it alive. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Harden, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. The pass to Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. Durant against Powell. And the basket is good.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Claxton the pass to Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Free throw good from Harden. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Durant in the corner, shoots over Cantor, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 20 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And it's Lillard again missing. Nets leading by 13. Irving kicks to Harden. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Passes it to Powell. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Irving missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
And Harden with the stuff.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And a deep three from Lillard. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
It's Harden with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 31 points.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Durant just inside the line, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. James, you guys facing a back-to-back on the road. A tough schedule, but so far so good, right?
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough. Big-time win on the road, and we got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, you win on the road with mental more than physical, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.